Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Hello, today I'm going to be drinking ranch water for the first time, which is an alcoholic mixed drink made with tequila, Topo Chico, and lime juice. I've heard some pretty good things about ranch water in the past, and so as such, I'm curious to give it a go for myself for the first time and to find out just how it is, what it's like, and whether I like it or not. Will ranch water just simply taste like watered down tequila, or will it be in a league of its own? Well, I don't know, but I'm very curious to find out. The recipe I'm going to be using today calls for 2 ounces of Tres Agaves Blanco tequila. Then after that, I'm going to be putting in 1 ounce of lime juice, and then after that, I'm going to fill up the rest of the glass with some Topo Chico sparkling water. And that is the recipe I'm going to be using today. I do suppose without further ado, I should probably go ahead and actually get to mixing my drink all up. Now, shouldn't I? Because, well, if I don't mix my drink all up and if I don't get to drinking, I can't really find out how, well, ranch water actually is. Now, can I? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and move my camera back just a little bit, just like that, just so y'all can actually see what I'm doing and what not, if I can get it back enough, and I think that should be all good just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and move both of these over to the side real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab my glass I've got right here, and I'm gonna go and get my tequila all opened up, just like that. That came out a lot easier than I thought, in all honesty. Let's go ahead and grab my tablespoon I've got right here. So 2 ounces is, if I'm remembering correctly, 4 tablespoons. So I'm gonna be doing 4 tablespoons? No, because 1 ounce is 2 tablespoons, so it's gonna be for 2 ounces, it's gonna be 4 tablespoons, I think. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So 4 tablespoons, so let's go ahead and add in my first one. Just like that. And my arm is shaking. I should really hold the bottle a little bit better, I ain't gonna lie. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Hopefully that will do. And now I'm gonna go ahead. Smells like agave. Let me tell y'all what smells like agave. I'm gonna go and put the cork back on. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get my lime juice all opened up, if I possibly can, as well. Let's see if I can get this opened up with my bottle opener I've got. I think I might need to use my knife. That's okay. I'll use my knife. Got my Kershaw scallion with me today. Let's use this. I think this will just make it a little bit easier. And I'm gonna do 1 ounce of lime juice. So 2 tablespoons. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, just like that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and close this back up and open up my Topo Chico. And I'm gonna go ahead and, do I wanna grab a screenshot before I fill up my glass or after? I think I'll do it after. We'll do it after. So I'm gonna go and get my bottle of Topo Chico mineral water, sparkling carbonated mineral water, all opened up now, just like that. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of a swig of this bottle of Topo Chico because I've never actually had Topo Chico before, so let's give it a sip and see how it is. Ooh, that's some pretty nice sparkling mineral water. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty nice. Well, let's go ahead and just pour it in now. Just like that, and I'm just gonna fill up the glass. And I think that should probably do. That should probably do. I might have put a bit too much in all honesty, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Hopefully I didn't put too much in. I couldn't find any recipes that like gave me an exact amount of Topo Chico. People were just like, add it all the way until it fills up to the top. So that's exactly what I did. But Got a little bit more Topo Chico left. I'm going to go and put that over to the side real quick, and I'm just going to mix it all up with my tablespoon. Go and put this over to the side now. And I think before I go ahead and take a sip, I want to grab myself a little bit of a screenshot. So let's go ahead and grab my phone and just position it where I want to have it. And now let's just go ahead and grab myself a little bit of a screenshot for the thumbnail of this video, I do think. Alrighty though. Well, hopefully that will do for a screenshot. I think that's really the best sort of format I could get for a screenshot for this video today, so I'm going to go with that. But I do suppose without further ado, it is now time for me to go ahead and take a sip of ranch water for the first time. It's looking not quite as clear as Topo Chico. Makes sense. After all, I did add a bunch of, well, tequila and lime juice as well, so makes sense. But we're seeing a lot of bubbles. I do suppose without further ado, y'all, I should probably go ahead and take a sip of this and find out just how ranch water actually is. Will it be good? Will it be bad? Will it simply taste like watered down tequila? Well, let's find out. Without further ado, let's go and take my first ever sip of ranch water. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Very smooth. Very smooth. And I'm still able to very distinctly taste the tequila itself. It's not like some mixed drinks where it just completely covers up the taste of the tequila. Like, let's say a vodka Sprite, for example. The Sprite really does do a very good job of covering up the taste of the vodka, more so than not, generally speaking, as long as you added enough Sprite, that is. And I added a lot of Topo Chico. It's not really covering up the taste of the vodka, though. It's definitely muddling it a bit, and it's definitely taken down the sort of alcohol-y hit of the tequila. Like, it's very smooth. But I'm still able to get that very distinct sort of agave flavor, and in my personal opinion, the Tres Agave's Tequila Blanco, or Blanco Tequila, however you want to say it. It has very much that of a sort of agave, melon-like, almost cantaloupe, sort of sweeter than not flavor with a little bit of a breadiness in there. And I'm still very much able to taste that flavor through the Topo Chico, which is very interesting. But it's smooth. It's very, very, very smooth. Wow. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. I tried, like, let's say, a vodka tonic a little while back, and I'll admit, I was not a fan of it. I did not like it. I did not like the taste of tonic water. This is kind of the same concept, I feel like, where you've got alcohol, and you're mixing in something where the taste of the alcohol is still supposed to shine through more so than not. But this actually tastes good. This actually tastes good, unlike a vodka tonic where I hate the taste of tonic water. Like, tonic water is 100% like a very acquired taste. Like, Topo Chico, it's just mineral water, but, like, it's very nice quality mineral water. Like, this is not, like, bad quality, like, great value brand mineral water by any means. Something like this bottle did cost me, I think, like $2, so it had better be good quality. But, you know, it's very nice quality water with good quality tequila, and the water is allowing the taste of the tequila to still shine through. It's definitely a little bit less intense than it would be if you were just sipping it straight, which I've done with this tequila previously. But the taste of the tequila, more so than not, is still shining through. However, the edge of the tequila, the alcoholic edge, or the alcohol-y edge, is completely taken off. It is very smooth now. Wow. Excuse me. Wow. And I'd have to say I probably added in about the right amount of Topo Chico, in all honesty. I think any less would have probably been a bit too alcoholic. I mean, like, and really, this is not particularly alcoholic at all. This really does just taste like flavored mineral water to me. But it tastes good, and I'm still able to taste the tequila through it. I see why people are saying such good things online about... ranch waters. I see why. It makes sense. It really does make sense. Now, for the amount I'm drinking, I'm not really getting much of a buzz, I'll acknowledge. I did add a lot of Topo Chico, I will acknowledge. Like, let's say, I'm like, this is, 12 fluid ounces? If I was making a rum and coke, I would have probably done about the same amount of rum with probably half as much, like, added coke kind of thing. That's enough to kind of take the edge off of rum, especially with the sweetness of Coca-Cola and whatnot, and just the flavor of Coca-Cola. With Topo Chico, though, it's literally just water. It's just sparkling water. So it takes a little bit more to take the edge off, and I think the amount I added was honestly about right, frankly put. I think it was about right. And that lime juice as well is adding a little bit of citrusiness to it that isn't normally found in Topo Chico and isn't normally found in the tequila I used for this drink. Wow. Yeah, like if I just mixed the tequila and Topo Chico together and I didn't add any lime juice, this would actually be like not as good, frankly put. The lime juice is seriously an essential. I am impressed. I am impressed. Yeah, I'd have to say the recipe I saw online, which was just add like 2 ounces of tequila and then add like an ounce of lime juice and then just pour like pretty much the entire bottle of Topo Chico in. That was about right. In all honesty, that was really about right. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I ain't got no complaints on my behalf. None at all. Wow. That's nice. Like, I'll admit, I drank tequila straight, and I think tequila, it's definitely one of those things I've kind of got to get used to the taste of. I'm just not really particularly used to the taste of agave. So it's definitely something I've got to get a little bit used to, but like, while I didn't mind sipping the tequila straight, it's definitely just one of those things where I have to get used to it. It's not per se a taste that you have to get grown, that you have to be like, it's not like a taste that you have to be raised on to enjoy. It's not a taste that that has to kind of grow on you by any means. It's just kind of different, so you have to kind of get used to it. At least for me, it was different, so I am having to get used to it. For me right now, I wouldn't want to sip tequila straight like all that often, but I still want to drink tequila. I still want to go through the bottle that I've got, and I think the way I'm going to be doing that is honestly with ranch waters. Now, there are other ways I want to try drinking tequila too. I want to try tequila with like probably, I think it would be good with like a melon ramune or something like that. I think it'd be really good with one of those. I got to find one of those, try that. I think it'll be really good with like Sprite as well, for example. I've heard some people like adding Squirt, which is like a grape soda, to tequila as well. I'm not really one for grape sodas, I'll acknowledge. I don't know if I'm going to be trying that, but maybe Fanta or something, I'll try that, because I think Squirt is basically like just grape Fanta. So there's a bunch of different stuff I want to try with tequila. But I'll admit, like, if I wanted to drink tequila, if I wanted to drink a tequila mixed drink, but I still wanted the flavor of the tequila to shine through much more so than not, but I didn't want the alcohol hit of the tequila, the ranch water, which is, frankly put, a pretty simple drink. You just add water, tequila, and lime juice. And the measurements are not really super exact by any means. If I wanted to taste the tequila, I would do this again. Absolutely, absolutely. Wow. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm impressed. I am legitimately impressed. I was really not expecting I mean, like, I was not expecting this to be good. I mean, like, I had heard really good things about it online, so I'm like, I was expecting better things than not, but I wasn't sure if it was really going to be my thing, just simply because of my experience with, like, the vodka tonic in the past, where, yeah, it covered up the taste of the vodka, but I just really wasn't a big fan of it, and the taste of the vodka sometimes showing through a little bit too much kind of thing. But with this, it's perfect. This is like perfect. And the taste of the tequila really does just match the taste of the Topo Chico just so well. Like, I don't think I'd want to try, like, a vodka and Topo Chico. Like, no, I just don't think it would be good in all honesty. I just don't think vodka would really work that well with water, frankly put. I see why people would want to do a vodka tonic instead, because the tonic water has a certain taste to it. That does a decent job of covering up the vodka. I just don't like the taste of tonic water, though. Wow, yeah. Tequila works really well with sparkling water. Now, would it work well with all sparkling waters? I doubt it. Just to name some off the top of my head, I think it would work well with probably Topo Chico, Perrier, probably Liquid Death sparkling water, and other like high quality sparkling waters and stuff like that. But something like, let's say, LaCroix, I really don't think it would work, especially like flavored sparkling water. A lot of them, I think it could work with some, but a lot of sparkling waters, I just really don't think this would work very well with. But wow. Definitely getting a little bit more intense with the flavor of the tequila towards the bottom as well. Really getting that sort of agave, melon, almost sort of cantaloupe sort of flavor with like that lime juice in the background, a little bit of bread as well kind of thing coming from the tequila itself. I really am still able to taste the intricacies of the tequila through this drink, but there's no harshness from the tequila. Now, Topo Chico is expensive. But you know, I might be having to pick up a couple bottles to drink more of these in the future, because honestly, this is solid. This is solid. I like this. And it's a drink as well that has like no added sugar, besides from the agave, because Topo Chico doesn't have any added sugar. I think it has a little bit of sodium. Let's just take a look. Yeah, it says sodium 15 milligrams. So there's a little bit of sodium, but not much. It's only apparently 1% of the drink according to nutrition facts. But yeah, wow. A little bit of sodium, no added sugar except from the tequila and maybe the lime juice. Does lime juice have any added sugar? It doesn't say that it does. I've got no idea. Doesn't say any added sugar, so any sugar in there would be coming directly from the lime juice itself. So there's no added sugar. So this is definitely like one of those drinks where I'm like, I enjoy my rum and cokes, don't get me wrong. I really like my rum and cokes, rum and Pepsi, pretty good as well kind of thing. I like my vodka Sprites, they're pretty good kind of thing, I enjoy them. But sometimes I'm just wanting to have a mixed drink without any added sugar. You know, having some sugar, it's just sometimes you just don't want some kind of thing. And it's one of those things with like rum and vodka. I haven't tried something right now besides like a diet soda, which I don't like diet sodas personally. If I'm gonna have a soda, I want it with sugar. But I haven't tried an alcohol yet besides tequila that I personally think would be really good with something without added sugar. I mean, like even tonic water has added sugar, unless you're drinking diet tonic water. But this naturally has no added sugar. I'm not drinking anything diet today. And it's not covering up the taste of tequila, but it's just making it smoother, smooth enough where it's very pleasant to drink. Wow. Yeah. You know, I gotta admit, I think I may very well enjoy ranch water. I think I might. I'll acknowledge, I think I do enjoy ranch water, and I think I am most certainly going to be having to drink more of it in the future, and super refreshing as well. Very refreshing. Like, don't get me wrong, it's cold out here right now. It's 40 degrees out here right now. It's chilly, but this is still hitting, and this is still very refreshing right now. I can't imagine how refreshing this would be if it was like 90 degrees outside in the summer and I whip out a cold Topo Chico, pour some lime juice in, pour some tequila in, and crack open the ice cold Topo Chico, pour that in. This would be so refreshing. Like, in my opinion, a vodka Sprite or rum and Coke already refreshing as is. But I think this would be more refreshing just because it's just straight water. It's just sparkling water with tequila. This is interesting, and this is something I may have to very well drink in the heat of summer, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Now, I've heard some people say that they also enjoy their ranch waters with mezcal as well, which, for context, is another type of alcohol that is made with agave. Made through a slightly different distillation process, but it's still made with agave. And I haven't tried mezcal yet, but I definitely want to, and I definitely want to try a mezcal ranch water eventually as well, because that sounds very interesting to me. And wow, towards the end, I was really expecting there to be an intense sort of tequila hit. I'm not getting any of that. Yeah. Like, the flavor of the tequila definitely got a bit more intense towards the bottom for sure. Not gonna deny that. But really nice flavor. No intense tequila hit. No sort of alcohol-y, kind of thing. Nothing like that. When it comes to mixed drinks, I gotta say this is probably in my top 3 right now. I'd be like, well, when it comes to like really simple mixed drinks, not like cocktails per se, like cocktails can get pretty complex. When it comes to like pretty simple mixed drinks that you can just make at home really easily and not stress about and whatnot, and not have to use like a million different ingredients, this is super easy. And this is probably in my top 3. I mean, like, number 1 for me is a rum and Coke. Number 2 probably is a vodka Sprite. And then number 3 is probably this. But honestly, I'm really tempted to put this in the number 2 place. Because the tequila flavor shines through so well. It shines through so well. Honestly, I think this is going to number 2. This is probably my second favorite, like, soda alcohol mixed drink, quote unquote. Even though this is not soda. It's carbonated, it's close enough, though. But, yeah. I'm going to have to give this a solid 4 out of 4. Ranch water, it's getting a solid 4 out of 4. I like it. I like it. And I would most certainly drink it again. And I consider this to be a masterpiece of a mixed drink. I ain't going to lie, y'all. I got a little bit of a buzz. I'm not like super buzzed right now. I think honestly I probably could have gone for probably another probably half ounce, another tablespoon of tequila in all honesty. I think I probably could have gone for that. But, you know, I'm still very happy with this drink and the mixture I used and everything like that kind of thing. You know, this is a 4 out of 4. I think there's ways I could definitely make this better just by adding a little bit more tequila and maybe a little bit less Topo Chico, or maybe a little bit more Topo Chico with that tequila just to get a little bit of a bigger buzz kind of thing. But I've got a nice light buzz going, nothing super intense by any means. I feel very refreshed. I feel very nice right now, and I don't feel like I've got a sugar high right now. Which is something that I really like. I love my rum and Cokes. I love my vodka Sprites. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes the sugar is just too much. And this is really nice because there's no added sugar. I mean, like, there's some sugar from the tequila, of course, from the lime juice, of course. But there's no added sugar from whatever you're mixing into the tequila. And so there's just not that much sugar as a whole. And I'm still, yeah. This is a masterpiece of a simple mixed drink, in my opinion. And it's getting a solid 4 out of 4 for me. Ranch water, it's getting a solid 4 out of 4. This is something I consider to be a masterpiece. And this is most certainly something I would drink again. And this is 10 times better than vodka Sprites. Not vodka Sprites. Vodka tonics. I like my vodka Sprites. Those are number 3. I'd have to say rum and Coke my number 1, ranch water my number 2, and vodka Sprites probably my number 3, in all honesty. Yeah, this is my number 2, like, simple mixed drink now. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is nice. I like this. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments down below what y'all's thoughts are on ranch water. Do you guys like ranch water if you guys have tried it in the past? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what you guys' thoughts are on ranch water, even if you haven't tried it before, of course, as well. Are there any other sort of like mineral sparkling waters I should try in a ranch water? Let me know in the comments down below that as well, and let me know if you guys have any specific tequilas that you guys think I should try for a ranch water as well. I think that's pretty much all I had to say today, though. To summarize, I like ranch water, I like the flavor, and I like how the tequila shines through without that sort of alcohol harshness. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this drink, though. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my other channels all in the description down below. Go check them all out. To the next one, y'all. Stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?